Well, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Barry.
I'm Colby.
And I'm Jacob.
And this is Who Watches This. On this week's episode, we decided to watch the WWE produced and whatever.
Probably written.
Yeah, written by the Chaperone.
Yes.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, we watched it.
Thanks,
we
Jacob.
did it good. You're welcome. I would like everyone to realize that this was my pick only because of Triple H. Not for any other reason, but because I wanted to see Triple H be a dad.
Jacob, are you a big Triple H fan?
A little bit. This whole podcast is going to be me making WWE references, and nobody's going to get except for like 3 people. So that's just what's going to happen.
I feel like we have a huge WWE fan base.
Yeah, with the amount of episodes we have released right now, we have a big fan base.
Right.
We have a very big fan base. By the way, there are 0 episodes released at the time of this recording. Just so everyone's aware of where we're at.
No, we'll get there. It will all start to slowly come out. You'll see.
Pick a date, Barry. Pick a date.
Soon. TBA.
Good a date.
Okay, so The Chaperone is starring Triple H, Ariel Winters from Modern Family.
Middle child in Modern Family, right? Didn't we go over this last time?
Yeah.
As middle child in Modern Family?
Oh, yeah. And Kevin Corrigan, which I don't know if you guys know. He was like from like a old he's like one of those actors that's just always like in things, but you never know who he is.
Yeah,
You know,
I've never seen this dude in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
He was in like Pineapple Express.
He was in Pineapple
I've
Express.
seen. You said, I've seen him in a bunch of things, but never would have been able to tell you his name.
Yeah, he was Pineapple. He was Matheson's like partner.
I shrugged, by the way, for because you guys can't hear my shrug of disappointment, but it was there.
But those are 3 pretty much like the biggest names in here.
Yeah.
Which isn't
the
a lot
only
to say.
names in there. Yeah, pretty much the only names in the movie.
Well, though, there's also like the voice of Lisa Simpson.
Wow.
Right.
That's a big name.
Prestigious.
It is,
dude.
Come on, man. 20 years for a cartoon. 30 years now. That's pretty big. Okay.
There's other people in there. What was like I can't remember his name either. Enrico.
And
Colin Tony.
There's other famous people. I can't remember his name.
He was the guy from Galaxy Quest. He was the leader of the aliens.
Oh yeah.
And he was big at that time. Like he put out he was in like a bunch of movies and then disappeared.
You know who else was big? Alan Rickman. You know who isn't in this movie? Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
So there you go. Alan Rickman would have made this movie a lot better.
No, but yeah, no, he's right. Enrico Colantoni.
Yeah.
He's Italian. He is like in a lot of things also, but he's also one of those actors that's just like in a lot of things and you see him all the time. This is what this movie is filled with: actors that you see all the time but never know the name of.
Yeah, so not good enough to be like the big people, but good enough to be like I've
supporting.
seen you before. Yeah, it's all like the B actors that are always like.
Well, not necessarily. It's not like Sci-Fi Channel.
Are you trying to tell me that Paul Levesque is an A actor?
Well, I feel like Sci-Fi Channel uses those actors like that are like they haven't been in anything for the last 18 years, and now Lou Diamond Phillips is back as you're like I don't even know who that is.
That's what happened in Sharknado. Yeah, he was famous for like 20 minutes, and then he was famous for another like 30, and then there you go. Now he's back to doing whatever he's doing.
Exactly.
With a lot of Sharknado money, man. I can't believe that movie made so much money. It makes me really sad.
All right, so. Well, we have to get to the plot of this film.
Do we?
Yes.
Right.
It is, you know what? All right, before I get into the plot, or actually, we still got to do first thoughts. That's the new thing that I wanted to add into this.
Oh.
First thoughts, we're going to go to the guy who recommended this film, Jacob.
Oh, dude, like when I first saw it or when I first saw a trailer like before?
Yeah, like before you watch the full movie.
When I watched the trailer, I was like, wow, this movie's going to be shitty. We're watching it. Because I just can tell from the way it tries to like the trailer that we just watched. The trailer we just watched tries to play this movie so hard as like a drama like the biggest drama film where it's like a man fighting for his daughter, and like some really like hardcore film, and then like at the end he's like, I am the chaperone, and then like it's so weird. It's
I felt that it was kind of because like WWE at this time was like really starting to push a bunch of action movies, and I feel like this was their attempt to be like, let's make a family movie. This is kind of going to be our like Disney-esque kind of, you know,
Disney, very Disney. This movie was. Well, what there was. But
it was like it was clean and it was family fun and it was definitely a PG movie.
It was a PG-13 movie. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, that's
it was
wild.
for mild violence.
For mild violence of Triple H fake throwing people like he does in WWE anyway. Oh wait, I just ruined WWE for like all of our listeners that believed it was still real.
They're amazing athletes. It doesn't matter that it's scripted.
I never said that they weren't amazing athletes. I just said they're fake.
Yeah. Well, first
that's all.
First thoughts for me is like when I saw the trailer when Jacob had recommended this film.
Oh yeah.
It felt like out of place in time.
What do you mean?
Like okay, so like for like watching this now, it was like sort of like one of those like just TV like Lifetime movies.
Oh yeah.
Right. But if this was like placed in like the early '90s when like Hulk Hogan was making films, it's all would have been like a major theater release.
Would it?
Yeah,
I could see
like
that.
This was a major theater release, though. Well, not like major because, of course, it's a bad movie.
No, I think it was like one of those direct to.
No, it was actually it was in theaters.
It was in theaters.
I feel like it was. I feel like that movie went into theaters.
I feel like WWE would have pushed things.
I feel like they
hard enough that they would have gotten at least a short theater release.
Because I feel like this was one of the first WWE movies that like were actually like getting traction.
Yeah, and it was almost like, even though he's still in here, he's like Triple H from WWE. It was very much where they were trying to work on him as a like a more serious actor. I mean, I know it was a kind of a comedy, family comedy, but it was not just, hey, you know, somebody's kidnapped my wife. Let's destroy everything as we cross the country.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What movie is that?
Every other action movie that they've done.
The Marine?
Yeah, right.
The Marine or Taken, which is not a WWE movie. But yeah. Well, did it come out in theaters? Do you know?
It did.
Oh, it did. I was
all right. So before we go to the plot, do you want to guess how much it made on the box office?
Not enough.
Come on, give me a number.
40,000.
That's actually,
Jacob.
That's like
no, it's probably
one
made,
theater.
Probably made, I don't know, 60 million.
I'd say in the ballpark of like one ticket. So what is that, like $40?
$40 for a ticket?
You know, it's a family movie, so you got to think about
Take the whole family.
You take the family. No, like in actual reality, I'd say probably a couple 100,000. I wouldn't say more than that. I don't know.
For the box office?
For the box office. Because, well, like, as I said, WWE marketed this movie pretty hard. I do remember, like, actually on Raw, like, Raw episodes, they were like, watch this Triple H movie. So, like, it was there.
There's a ton of wrestling fans, and you start doing that, you're going to get a ton of people to see bad movie because it's got
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Their favorite wrestler in it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So the reveal is
the reveal.
14,000.
Wow.
$14,000?
Yes.
Wow, I was totally joking with that first guess.
My ballpark estimate of like $40 was actually pretty close.
Yeah.
This
was the Price is Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would have won the Price is Right. I didn't go over. Wow, that's rough, man. That's really rough. That sucks. Vincent McMahon didn't make any money off this movie.
Well, most of his money is in the wrestling anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you hate to see your son-in-law flop in a movie, you know? So, like, he really... I can't believe that only made, what, 14?
Yeah, 14,000.
How much did this movie cost to make?
$3 million.
That's actually a pretty low budget.
Yeah,
it
is a pretty low budget.
I just spit all over your microphone. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Okay, so we'll get into the plot of this, and for this week's episode, we're not gonna really dive in deep with this, because like I said, this film has the plot of an early '90s family film.
we're pulling the Dale and Tucker episode, which also hasn't been released yet. But in that episode, we didn't go over anything. So this one, we're also not going to go over anything. We're just going to make jokes about how bad it is. Well, Dale and Tucker was good, but besides the point.
Yeah. So for this film, Triple H plays Ray Bradstone, or AKA Ray Ray.
Ray Ray.
That's the boy.
Yeah, who's the best driver in the business according to Wikipedia. He goes to jail. And at the beginning of the movie, he's getting out, so he wants to reconnect with his family, but his family doesn't really want to do anything with him because, well, he's a criminal. And so throughout this whole entire film, he's trying to get in his daughter's good graces, trying to establish a connection with her. But his wife tells him like, "Oh, hey, like, are you even gonna be a responsible adult? Do you even have a job?" And this is where we get a little bit of social commentary, where he's like, he's trying to get a job, but because he's a felony or like a criminal. Sorry,
right, he's not a felony. Yeah, continue.
Go to jail for doing Hunter. For doing Ray Ray.
For doing a Triple H.
Ray episodes.
Yeah. So he goes back into his old life, but before he gets, he goes through with the bank job that they're gonna go through. He sees his daughter, and he goes. He becomes the chaperone.
Yeah, well,
like coincidentally.
May I intervene
for
a quick second? When we're talking about how the mother was like, "Do you even have a job?" This was like 2 hours after he got out of jail. This was like 2 hours after he was released from prison and also stole a car.
Yeah.
Well, what's more impressive is that he got a place.
He did.
He did get a place.
It was the wackiest 2 hours out of prison I've ever seen, because he stole a vehicle, got a place, brought stolen vehicle with flowers and a teddy bear to his ex-wife's house, and goes up and he's like, "Let me see my child." The child pulls up from the bus stop and the mom's like, "Get a job, loser." And this all happened within 2 hours of him getting out of a max security prison.
But in his defense, he did steal the car from one of the guys who was a bank robber that
sold him out.
Well, he didn't sell him out. He just left him.
Yeah,
right? Isn't that what happened?
He left him to get incarcerated.
Yeah.
So either way, he screwed him over. So he stole his car. And the best part is that this friend that is a bank robber that also holds a gun on him at all times, as shown by the film, wasn't just like, "All right, I mean, I guess," and just capped him. I don't know why that didn't happen. Even though they were in front of a prison when his car got stolen. But that's besides the point. Even the fact, later in the phone calls, he's like, "Ray, we're on thin ice." I'm like, yeah, you... wow, dude. That's whack.
So basically he goes with his daughter's little field trip group to be the chaperone. And
the daughter doesn't want that, by the way. She is very clear in her Ariel Winters facial expressions that she does not want...
And the amount of background research that the school does to allow him to be a chaperone. He's like, "I'm freshly out of prison." They're like, "Oh, good, we're short a chaperone. Come on."
They don't even ask him.
Right.
He said the principal, was it the principal lady? Not the principal.
No, she was
teacher.
just
the teacher.
Yeah, she was just a supervisor for the field trip.
Yeah, so she's like, "Mr. Bradstone, can you be a chaperone?" Because she didn't know that he was just out of prison.
Yeah.
And she asked something about what he did, and he's like, "Actually, I'm an ex-fet," and then the daughter butts in, and she's like, "Federal worker." By the way, they're not getting paid at the time of this recording. Also, anyway, so no, he's a federal worker according to his daughter. And then, what's her face? Lisa from The Simpsons is like, "Hey, I guess you're welcome on this field trip now." And so
no background.
Yeah, no
needed.
background, nothing. She's just like, "Welcome, Ray," and then he is now the chaperone.
Yeah. And so we'll talk about our favorite parts after. Let me go through the plot. So but on the bus, like I said earlier, the bank that they're trying to rob was in front of the school or something, right? Where they got picked up, and so the cash...
Yeah, it was right next to it.
Yeah, so the cash from the robbery accidentally gets onto the bus.
Yeah, it does.
And this prompts them to start... His two friends start chasing him down. And, he builds a relationship with his daughter, but then his daughter finds out that, he was a part of a crime. Again. And then so it breaks the relationship down. He tries to give back the money. But for some reason, he in the line in the movie is like, "I've never had so much trouble giving somebody money."
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
because there's always so many coincidences to where he just can't give these people this bag.
Yeah, or the cops keep showing up, and he thinks that he's getting set up. So, but after that, like, was it? How does he clear his name? Oh yeah, he's tied up and he accidentally calls like this radio therapist that's been helping him reform.
Yes,
yeah, dude, she's wonderful.
Yeah, she is. She's like an unsung hero in this one.
Yeah, no, that happens, and then like they get the cops called on them at the.
Well, like the radio station calls the cops because they're recording this entire thing where he gets his name cleared out, and then
and they realize he didn't do anything, and he was just trying to give the money.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, if you're trying to give money back to robbers, I'd assume that you'd also be arrested, no matter what you did. Even if you sold them out, you'd probably go to jail for at least an hour. But that's just me.
You get that plea deal, right, or whatever.
I guess they just let you walk right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was just because his daughter was there, because she was like, "Please don't take my dad to jail for like the third time," and they were like, "I guess not," and just let him go. This movie's weird.
That's pretty much this entire film, though, isn't it? Like,
in a nutshell. So yeah, thank you for listening to the podcast. That was The Chaperone. Really wonderful film that we all had to experience.
There's like some parts that I really did enjoy in this film.
There was a museum scene, wasn't it? When
no. It's actually the running gag of everybody calling him Ray Ray.
Oh, and he's like, "Don't call me Ray Ray" or whatever, or it's actually just Ray.
Yeah,
what he says. He's like, "It's just Ray."
But I can never imagine myself calling a man that big Ray Ray.
Yeah, he's a large dude. He's not a man you want to cross. I would not call him Ray Ray ever. What did they call the one guy in Friday? The really scary dude.
Oh, Debo?
Was that his name? Debo? Yeah, dude. Like, why would you call an adult man that you're afraid of something like that?
You'd call him Dee.
Yeah, Dee. You know what I'm saying? Why would you ever do that? That is that's just asking to be destroyed. Like pedigreed,
but he was okay with it. Maybe that was just like a nickname he got when he first started like running with a crew.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I would not. I don't want people to call me JJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so weird. I've never been in a gang, so I wouldn't know. But like, how to do the nicknaming? Colby, you want to tell me how you?
I've not been in a gang either. I don't. We nicknamed a lot of people at the store, but it was usually some silly reason.
Shout out to Grease Matt. If he ever listens to this, I apologize in advance. Colby, I need you to calm down over there. The Chaperone.
No, but no, like, are you saying like, is there not like a part in this film that you like wanted to talk about?
Dude, like, okay, here's how I feel about this whole film in a nutshell, so we don't have to do the ending with me. Because here's the thing: the whole first hour was actually kind of okay. Where it was like, this guy's just trying to redeem himself. He is the chaperone, just trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's fitting. And then when it hits the climax, and then kids turn into like spy kids, and they try to like part. That's what ruined the movie. That's absolutely what ruined it. Was the kids like doing the whole, oh my god, we got to get Ray Ray back kind of deal.
Oh yeah, the one like little Richie Rich looking type of guy has conveniently an app that can track phones or whatever, phone signals.
And then the firecracker kid that's like, I can just make a random distraction for anybody, and we're just gonna steal this bus. And they steal a bus.
Well, he's also the kid that's just constantly quoting Sun Tzu.
Oh right, the Art of War. I was just gonna say that.
But then he was all like, oh my god, he actually read the book. I just got the cliff notes.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the first half, or like 3/4 of this movie, was actually pretty good. It's a redemption story. It's like Rudy, but not as good. But like, it's not that bad.
Wait,
until it hits Spy Kids,
compared this to Rudy.
Yeah, dude. It's not the worst comparison.
Which I actually have never seen, Rudy. But I actually wanted to hear Colby's thoughts on it, because I feel like it's one of those films that like he definitely would have enjoyed in the 90s.
I certainly didn't. I did see it in the 90s.
Well, no, not Rudy. I'm talking about the Chaperone.
Right. No, I did see it when it came out, not in theaters. I wasn't part of that $14,000.
I wish you were.
But I remember seeing it. We rented it, or it's on
like
Blockbuster did or something.
Blockbuster.
Back.
No, it's probably Redbox. I think Redbox. Yeah, it was just started popping. Right?
No, I wasn't Redbox till just recently.
Okay. He was hanging on to his Blockbuster membership cards.
They're
The
gonna make a
future is
comeback.
now, old man.
They're coming back. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I've kind of like Blockbuster rented it. And it was, like didn't hate it then. It's like I said, it's kind of like a quirky, fun family movie. Just not horribly made, not a horribly big budget, you know.
But it felt like one of those movies that, like, if it came out like in the early '90s, it's totally been big, right?
Yeah, it was just a little bit dated, I guess.
Yeah, like the storyline, the dialogue.
Yeah, it's so dated for a 2011 movie.
No, I mean, when it came out, it should have, like, it would have done better 10 years earlier.
For sure.
And then watching it now, it's like, wow, it seems
It's
like
way
such an
tacky.
old movie.
What's that not Rowdy? Is it Rowdy Piper? Rowdy
Yeah.
Piper? Yeah, didn't he have a movie?
They Live?
Is that what it is?
That movie was so good, we should do that one next.
Well, what is that the movie? What's the movie
With the
where they're
aliens?
like, I'm about to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
That's
Rowdy
it,
Roddy?
yes.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching that movie.
That
anyway,
movie's really good.
No, that movie's also like what The Chaperone could have been. The Chaperone could have been like that and been really good in the time, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was made 100 years too late. That's a sad reality. Like, did you think it was bad though?
I didn't hate it.
No,
No,
like,
I didn't think it was
It's definitely one of those films that's just like entertaining.
right.
Like you would put it on, like it's like, oh, whatever.
Would I put it on? Whatever.
It's
You're
not
paying
like,
attention, you know?
man, let's jump on Amazon because I gotta buy a copy of this because it is good. But you know, you're flipping through, kind of like you said, like a Lifetime movie, kind of, or like a TBS special or something.
Or yeah, like a Disney film.
Yeah, and you're just kind of like chilling, like totally like I got a daughter, so like kind of like chilling with she's 15, so maybe a little younger. Like when she was like 12, we kind of like just chilling out watching, and you know, this come on, I totally think she would have dug it and
Like,
family bonding time.
Yeah, it's not a
Around
bad
the
film. It's not just nothing to write home about. you
Right.
know?
I can imagine the family bonding time over The Chaperone. It's like one of those movies where you give a life lesson after and you look at her and you're like, daughter, listen, here's what I want to tell you. If I ever grow up to be a felon, I need you to take me back because I need you in my life and you need me. And you'd give her the talk, man.
Life lessons.
Life lessons with Hunter Hearst Helmsley as
Wait,
the chaperone.
Yeah, but you know which, like, I was like kind of surprised that he was hitting like these really like subtle like comedic notes. Like he wasn't trying to be funny in the film, but like just like the dialogue and the character that they gave him turned out to be a little bit funny. Like with the whole dinosaur thing. Like at the beginning of the film, he's giving like books to like a guard, and one of them was like dinosaurs. He's like, yeah, it's really interesting. And he ends up actually being a tour guide for them.
Right, like he's very well studied in prison.
Yeah.
Trying to make the best of his bad
Situation.
Yeah, so he like himself isn't funny, but like the actual situation of this really big dude.
This big guy that, by the way, the biggest guy in the crew is the guy that sits in the car. Just so we're all aware, the biggest man in this bank robbing crew is the guy that drives like the vehicle.
Well, he's the driver though, so it's understandable, right?
Is it? I don't know. Have you ever seen Baby Driver? He was the smallest one, and he was way
was
better as a
Just
driver.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah, he was like the smallest dude ever.
But I just can't imagine Triple H being the fastest runner also.
No, but I can imagine Triple H walking in and being like, "Get on the ground!" more than I see him stepping on the gas pedal.
Right, being the
More than
muscle.
Condoleezza Rice?
I want somebody to edit this, whoever can on the internet when we get famous. I want somebody to edit the Point Break robbery scene with Hunter Hearst Helmsley just walking in as one of the bank robbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he just becomes Patrick Swayze. Like, can we do that?
That would be it. Yes.
Or we can do, like, The Heat. Or not the Heat. Heat. Isn't that what it is? It's not The Heat. It's
Not The Heat.
With Robert De Niro.
Right.
Robert
Yeah,
De
just
Niro. Yeah, we need every robbery movie to be remade with Hunter Hearst Helmsley as the muscle of the crew. I think that would be really
I actually saw him being fit as a driver.
I didn't, dude. I can't imagine some big man trying to drive like.
I never
van.
even really thought about that till you mentioned it, and then it was like, yes, that it is weird that is his role in this.
In this crew.
This
in
really
this crew.
jacked dude just sits in a car listening to like
Self-help books.
alternative music and self-help podcasts, and as they come back in, they're like, drive, and he just steps on it. Like, I can't see that.
Well, no, before that, he's all like, we should use positive language before you ask me so roughly.
Yeah.
Please drive.
Dude, like, I don't know. I think I would be a good driver.
Yeah, 'cause you're the smallest dude.
Yeah, 'cause I'm the
in this
smallest
room.
dude. And I can kind of drive.
And you've had your license for like 4 weeks, so.
Hey, it's been like 6 weeks, but you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I could be a good driver with my Camry.
I can see that.
Speed out of there.
Yeah, see, that's like also like, see, that's like something like funny. That's like someone like Jacob could have like noticed. I think this film had like really just like tiny gags.
The whole movie.
Right.
Like,
Or like when after they came out of the bank robbery, they just all got into the car. And just like that's it. They didn't notice that he wasn't there.
The biggest dude wasn't in the car anymore. Like, dude, here's the best part though, is that like I don't know. I don't know why this movie. I bet you I don't know how it went the direction it did at the end. Because as I said, it just flipped a switch to like Spy Kids kind of like weird action deal. The most of the movie was like a comedy. I feel like it was written as a comedy, and then like as this guy got towards the end, he's like, "Oh shit, they're like bank robbers or something," and then he wrote the end where it got like really hardcore.
Yeah, well, also like you gotta think it's like that. Maybe that whole segment is just like his daughter. It's like his daughter's way of showing that I accept you back in my life. And I don't want you to go back to prison.
What, I'm gonna Spy Kids you the way out of this like warehouse full of weird movie props? You know they filmed that in like the actual movie prop place. I have a slight feeling they just went to the prop warehouse, put a chair in there, tied Triple H to it, and just said dialogue. Like that was that whole ending scene.
They had a small budget.
Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't have enough money to go anywhere else and shoot this, so they went to the prop house because they spent too much money on that museum.
But like I like the characters in this film also, with like Triple H actually, having absorbed so much like self-help knowledge that he's paying it forward, like with the chubby guy, the other chaperone,
right?
That's trying to get with Lisa Simpson. Him giving him like love advice, I guess.
Yeah, what was the love advice he gave him?
He's all like, well, like I need you to stop talking, which is always great advice for a guy trying to get with. Trying to do anything with a woman,
right?
And he's like, I need you to listen and absorb the knowledge, so she feels like she's being listened to.
Take a breath every time. Take a breath every time she says something. Inhale, exhale. I need to use that more often.
No, but you have to be really careful about how you take that breath because it might sound like a sigh.
Yeah, you need to be like quiet breath. Really hold it in.
Yeah.
You know. Like, the love advice in this movie actually pertains to real life. So, as a 16-year-old giving advice to adult men, make sure you breathe after a woman talks to you. So,
breathing, very important.
That is my life tip.
Or also, like, the little gags that he has with the firecracker kid.
Because about the art of war, dude.
Yeah, for some reason, this firecracker kid's always, like, quoting, like, unfinished quotes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, why that book in this film with that kid?
Well, dude, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I could see why they would, like, I don't know, somebody getting out of prison and they're trying to better themselves. Like, they recommend that book a lot, like in like. It's like a self-help books and stuff. So like for Triple H to have read it, it makes sense. But it's weird that that also.
Well,
this kid.
I wonder if The Art of War is one of those books they supply in prison. Because, like, you don't get access to, like, a whole public library in prison, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming there's, like, the prison catalog. And then they give you dinosaur books and The Art of War. And those are, like, the 4 things you can
Well, The
read.
Art of War, a lot of, like, it's like one of those books they recommend you if you're, like, going into business. Because you could apply, like, those tactics towards business. But also, you could also apply those tactics towards, like, growing a crime organization. So it's really a double-edged sword.
As the person that has never read Art of War, I don't know how that pertains to business at all.
Oh, like you take that mentality and you apply it to how you go forward your business strategy.
Divide and conquer, be the Mongols.
Kind of.
Yeah,
and then,
sort
like,
of,
how to lead people and how to, it's really not about war at all. It's about
It's how you apply
It's about
it.
the art of war.
Yeah.
You know,
It's the application from
the
what
art,
you take from it.
the art of managing people to accomplish a goal.
So in the world of business, be Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
That is what we've learned here today. Is if you're Genghis Khan, you will run a successful business or become president.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But we gotta talk about.
Oh man,
We also gotta talk about the daughter's character.
do we?
Yeah, we have to.
That sucks.
So I don't know. Oh man, she just hates him so much in this film.
And then she doesn't miraculously for like 10 minutes, and then she hates him again.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
I kind of understood that. You got she's got that she resents him for leaving, even though it wasn't necessarily his fault, or he got whatever. I mean, he's a criminal. He should go to jail. But I mean, it wasn't like he abandoned them as like I'm a deadbeat dad and I'm out of here. He was trying to rob this bank so that he could have money to support
provide for his family. Like there was a whole backstory to why he was doing it.
But definitely as a young child and your dad is just gone, you don't understand that and you resent it. And I mean, you either when he comes back, you either hate him or you love him so much for coming back.
Yeah.
And this was definitely the
hatred side of things.
Yeah, and then as she starts to like him because she sees
that he's like trying
how much he's trying, and she's like starting to realize. But then all of a sudden, when he's like, "Oh, but I'm also just did another crime."
Then all of a sudden, his face is on the news.
Yeah.
Everything was lies. I do hate you still.
Yeah, and then 10 minutes later, she was like, "Dad, I love you. I'm getting you out of more jail time." With my group of spy kids.
Well, that's because they got the spy kids. Yeah,
it's only because like she saw like the guy LaRue, who's Ray's partner. He holds him up. That's why she's like trying to like, oh, this isn't his fault, type of deal, right?
Yeah, something like that. And then she gets taken captive. That's a part of this movie. That's a thing that happens. She gets taken captive for like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. We also got to talk about this whole misunderstanding with the duffel bag the whole time.
The whole time. What about them? It wasn't more of a misunderstanding as much as just sad coincidences that they couldn't
constantly
get the money.
Kept happening.
Yeah, dude. Dude, all these people just came onto my front lawn while I was taking my vacation home and just started killing themselves all over my property. It's like that kind of coincidence.
But not as funny.
Not as funny coincidence. But like just all the time, like he'd start walking to go give these dudes the money, and then miraculously cops or like just something happens where he just can't get him the money. Like what was the one? There was one after they couldn't meet in the street where they tried to meet again, like outside the hotel, and then something happened.
The cops came.
The cops came again.
Yeah.
Wow, they used that twice. That's rough. But like just no matter what, there was a.
The cops are very attentive in
bank robbing
in capturing this guy.
Wherever this is.
Well, like okay, for some reason, like the cops that are chasing him have like a connection with Ray Bradstone, Triple H, and he's all like, yeah, he told me that when I got him that I changed his life, and so maybe that's why he's so hell bent on recapturing Triple H.
To be like, we got you.
We got you again. You lied to me. You said I changed your life.
Then it becomes even more of a drama film, like at that point.
I think all the coincidences in this film was so it could stretch out the time to an hour and 44 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, that was also a thing where this movie didn't end when it should have. Well, it's like if they didn't do the Spy Kids thing and just had a thing where he got them the money finally. And then there could have been a showdown still where the cops came, but I don't think they had to do the whole let's go distract weird tour bus guy, get the bus, drive the bus through like New York, and then
New Orleans.
All right, same place. They drive the bus through Nolans.
Sorry, New Orleans.
sorry, Nolans. So they drive this bus through New Orleans. Not managing to hit anybody or anything in the process.
You gotta remember, she was taught by the best in the business.
Right.
Her legs probably couldn't touch the pedals.
That's true, and
it's a
don't
big
know
bus.
if I could drive a bus, and I've been driving for 30 years.
So, I'm just saying, if this didn't happen and there was just some like showdown at the hotel, I think it would have been a lot cooler. Like a hotel shootout, that would have been something.
And it's
not in a
like the more I
PG-13.
think about it, it's almost like it was like two movies that they kind of like smashed together.
Yeah, the comedy film and then the drama
Right,
film.
because I mean, like it totally could have been like this dad trying to save the kids from the bank robbers and getting back with his daughter, and then
That sounded weird.
Or it could have been, the Spy Kidsy movie, but it was weird that it was like tried to be both.
This movie tried to be two different movies, or probably more. And it is just, I don't know if this movie switched writers or whatever, but as I said, no, like seriously, it took such a turn. It's like The Last Jedi. It's like it was going somewhere, and then midway through it switched directors, and then the rest of the movie was completely different than what it was gonna be.
I don't think WWE is like banking way more money to like pay another writer to rewrite
the Chaperone.
Yeah. Like this isn't good enough.
They got the writers who write all the background dialogue for WWE.
The promos.
One of those guys was probably like, "Hey, you know what? I also wrote a movie. We should throw Triple H in." And they're like, "Done,
dude,
done deal."
I hope that's exactly how this movie was made. I hope that was the exact process. The same dude that wrote like some random wrestler that is like doesn't exist anymore. They wrote his promo, and then that same guy was like, "I wrote a screenplay," and Vince McMahon was like, "This is genius."
Well, the dialogue in this film is not proving you guys wrong. So.
It is not. It is an hour and a half WWE promo about why you should be nice to your children. And that's pretty much that's pretty much what this movie is. Although if this was in a WWE setting and Triple H was wearing nothing but like the weird underwear plus like his like
latex
king mask,
underwear.
Yeah, the latex underwear, the king mask from like WrestleMania, and just like walking around with a microphone saying all his lines,
greasy hair.
Yeah, it would have been a way if he randomly like spit water like he does in WWE. It would be way cooler. But this movie had to be realistic until the end, which it ruined it, man. This movie got ruined super hard.
What? Just because of the Spy?
I'm really mad. I don't like Spy Kids. If you can tell, those movies are not my forte. Especially the third one. That movie was whack.
You watched the third. You watched the entire series.
Yeah, I did.
I watched all the Spy Kids movies.
Well, that's because you have a child.
Yeah, you have a child.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with. I watched them with her.
Every time, yeah, all three of them. Dude, Sylvester Stallone was in the third one. That was weird.
Machete. It was the Machete prequel.
You said machete. You mean machete?
Machete.
Pardon?
From the
caramel.
Caramel.
From the movie Machete.
Machete.
Where Danny Trejo.
Did you know?
Machete.
Did you? I hate you.
1 and 2.
Did you know that Danny
Spy
Trejo...
Kids? He's Machete in there too.
Is he really?
So actually,
is he the same guy?
It is the same guy. So
well, I know it's Danny Trejo. I'm saying,
wait,
but
it's the same character.
He's Uncle Machete there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's
it's
wild.
the same character.
It's the same character.
You know who
it's
else
the
he
same
plays?
universe.
He also plays Machete in the Rob Zombie remake of Halloween.
Does he? I
Yeah,
haven't
dude,
seen it yet. Is
absolutely, he totally does. Not the new Halloween, Rob Zombie Halloween, like 2000.
Oh, the Rob's okay.
Yeah, and by the way, he doesn't play Machete. He gets slaughtered because he's a janitor. But
oh yes, so then he doesn't play Machete.
yeah, he does not. He does not.
That would never happen
Machete.
to Machete.
Dude. All right, off topic. Machete versus Michael Myers. Who wins?
Oh, Machete. Machete.
You couldn't say it wrong. That's the funny thing. You could speak proper English for a moment.
I love that movie. That movie was
What, Machete or
yeah.
Halloween?
Well, I liked Halloween too.
Well, the Rob Zombie Halloween.
But-
Can that be an episode of the podcast?
It could be.
Dude, Rob Zombie Halloween.
Well, no, we've been doing a lot of like horror films, so we were
That's right,
trying
we
to
gotta-
do other things.
Gotta kind of.
What are?
Speaking of that, for all 4 of you who are listening, if anybody wants
3
to
of them are us.
recommend a movie for us to watch, feel free to let us know.
People, yeah, we'll put the email in the show notes for this.
Yeah, because we have that set up already for sure.
We do.
We
Totally
do. It's all set up and ready to go. Just because Colby said that, it is now ready. We have had it.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done with the film.
We're done with the film, but we have to talk about a couple more things. In my eyes, 1, the next movie. 2, I really want to have this Halloween Machete debate of who would win. Because I don't know, is Machete like invincible in those movies?
No, but he's just super badass.
So he would be Michael Myers. Is what you're
Like,
telling
well,
me.
he could put him down, but not for like good, right?
Well, Jamie Lee Curtis could put him down. So can Machete.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like if Jamie Lee Curtis can put Michael Myers down, spoiler for the new Halloween movie. If she can do that, then Machete totally could. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he took out like half of
The population, like Thanos.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Machete should have fought Thanos.
dude, Machete would have aimed for the head. Like,
Yeah, you know he would have.
you know he would have killed Thanos. And, like, straight up. Also, can we review Machete? Can we just start
Yeah,
writing
actually,
these
I've
down?
never seen it. So.
It is a whack film.
Machete.
There's two of them.
There's two of them. I thought there was
Isn't it just like it's like a grindhouse film, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's whack. It is a whack film. I
Like
know
Black
from the
Snake
trailer,
Moan,
dude.
like it came out during that time, right? With like Black Snake Moan, and
Planet
it was like a
Terror
double. It was like a
and-
double feature, right?
Yeah, dude.
It started as a double feature, and then it got his like own thing, or what?
It was. They did the Grindhouse double feature, which was Death Proof and Planet Terror, and in that they put a spoof trailer for an upcoming movie called Machete, and people were so excited about that trailer that they opted to make it into a movie.
Wow. Really?
Yep.
By the way, I would just like to let everyone know I am writing the Clown Spider film.
Yes.
So nobody on this podcast knows. Quick story. We have decided that we are going to submit us three a screenplay to Asylum Films,
Yes.
the people that made Sharknado, and it's going to be called Clown Spider because we were playing a game of charades, and that was a joke that was made because somebody said Clown Spider. So now we have to make a Clown Spider film about a clown that can turn into a spider or a spider that turns into a clown.
Right. It was one of the guys we work with, and he is terrified of both spiders and clowns. And we thought,
Clown Spider.
how terrifying would it be if there was a clown spider?
Well, you know who's gonna be the main character now? It's gonna be Shelby. Like Shelby's gonna be the main character for that film.
Is he going to be the Clown
Shelby-
Spider?
No, he's not
Shelby's-
gonna be the clown, just the name.
Shelby's the employee, just because I didn't say his name, and we just said Shelby, and everybody's like, I
We're
know
not
what
doing
Shelby
last.
is.
We're not doing last names. So.
So nobody will ever figure out who he is. Shelby Schatz. Add him on Facebook.
They send him photos of nothing but clowns and spiders.
Please bleep that in post
So no, if we do this, who would be the star of Clown Spider?
of clowns. Who would we want to play Clown Spider?
Asylum. So we got somebody who was big
A while ago.
a minute ago.
Who was the one girl that left Saved by the Bell? I want her to be the Clown Spider.
Oh, you want her
Dark
to
haired
play
chick, dude? Yeah, why not?
the Showgirls?
What?
Yeah, that's Elizabeth something.
The one that left Saved by the Bell for like she
Showgirls.
just didn't want like I don't think she left it for a show. I just don't think
No,
she
no, no.
wanted to be on the
The
show
movie's
anymore.
called Showgirls.
What?
Colby, you
I don't know
remember
what
this?
I remember that.
I
Yeah,
know. I'm
yeah.
young.
You want her to be the clown spider?
Why not, dude? For real though, Danny Trejo could be the Clown Spider. Triple H could be the Clown Spider.
Ooh.
I would pay
Triple
good
H
money.
as a clown spider?
But see, he was in a big movie where he turned into Blade.
Blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say he like turned into some random weird animal thing. That was Blade. That was the third Blade. That was weird, man.
That was the Blade with Deadpool?
Yeah,
Yes,
with Deadpool.
Deadpool, and then that one chick that no one remembers.
Yeah. Oh no, Jessica Biel,
Yeah, no one remembers
Justin
her.
Timberlake's wife.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers.
See, that's how you remember her though. Justin Timberlake's wife.
No, I remember
That's
her
why-
from Seventh Heaven.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you grew up during my time, Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
No, okay, so we got to do the ending thoughts for the film though.
No, but can she play Clown Spider?
No, she's.
Well, it
too
depends on
hyped
we
in
gotta figure out how we're gonna write the spider.
Well, as Colby stated earlier, we definitely have an email for everybody that listens to submit in.
Yeah,
We
it's on the
want
show
every
notes.
single one. Yeah, it's going to be there. We promise because we've totally set it up. We already have a Patreon account. Donate to that. I just made sure that we got one made by saying that line. And I just want everyone to know that if you have an idea for who should play Clown Spider, please submit. Don't say anything in the email. Just put the subject line is the actor's name and then as Clown Spider. So I just want like 10 emails from different people where it's just like a random actor's name is Clown Spider. And then
Yeah.
we will pick the best one and we will write Clown Spider for that person specifically. Jesse Eisenberg is the Clown Spider.
Oh no, he's too expensive.
Woody Harrelson is the Clown
Well,
Spider.
no, he's coming out in something.
Zombieland 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We went over that last week.
Oh, Wesley Snipes. as
Wesley
Clown Spider.
Snipes is the Clown Spider.
Right, and after the tax stuff, he's broke. He would probably do it cheap.
Dude, Mike Tyson is the Clown
I
Spider.
mean, I'm just saying. Oh, what's it called?
Okay, I gotta say, Mike Tyson, not necessarily a good actor. He's been in a couple movies.
The Hangover.
But he was in the last
Airbender?
Ip Man, IP Man.
Oh yeah, he was in.
And that is one of my favorite fight scenes in any movie ever. He's like this like mob boss, and
I think it's theory.
The guy comes in and he's like you're going to stop with the crime, and he's like, I give you 3 minutes. If you can beat me in 3 minutes, then
you gotta do it in the voice.
If you could beat me in 3 minutes, then I will move my crime out of your city.
Why does Mike Tyson sound like a prepubescent girl? I want that question answered.
You ask him and then get punched in the face.
Prepubescent girl Mike Tyson is the clown spider. That's going to be a reoccurring joke now. Anytime we have a star in a movie, they are the clown spider. Every single one of our listeners is the clown spider. That's going to be a good movie.
It's going to be amazing.
Watch it be made.
Yeah,
it
was pretty much just like they did the Sharknado series, but that just ended, and they have to have something to replace it.
Wait, here you go. Oh no, Luke Perry just got on Riverdale, so he's getting back up there. Oh wait, no. Who's the opposite of Luke Perry?
Perry Luke?
No.
Dylan, the guy
Dylan. Yeah.
But he's the dad from Riverdale.
That's funny. I made it funny.
No, that's Luke Perry.
Oh, is that Luke Perry?
Yeah, Luke Perry is the dad from Riverdale. That's why I just said that.
I always thought that was. I guess it's been a while since I watched
that. See, but that guy, he could be Clown Spider. Because I haven't seen him in anything.
Barry, you and I, we could be the Clown Spider. We are the Clown Spider.
There could be multiple Clown Spiders.
There could be, spoiler, for a Clown Spider
for
that
the
hasn't
sequel.
been written.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, there you go. When you find out.
Clown Spider family.
We just keep digging ourselves into a deeper hole because we keep saying things that are going to happen. They haven't been made yet. I just want everyone to know. But please donate to our Patreon. We'd like to thank Audible.com for sponsoring this podcast. What else did I miss?
When you don't have time to read a book, go to Audible.com.
Go to Audible.com and use code WHOWATCHES Next week we'll have the code Clown Spider for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, we really do gotta go to the ending thoughts. We went way off topic.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So, how would you rate this film, Jacob, as the recommender of this film?
I would rate it like 2.5. I don't know. Out of 5?
Yeah, out of 5.
Yeah, 2.5 out of 5, I'd say, just because it was good to start, and then it turned into Spy Kids. Also, Ariel Winters is the Clown Spider. Go ahead, Colby.
Yeah. I feel that probably 2.5 is probably it. It definitely wasn't a terrible movie. It had some fun parts and some good jokes, and
I give this like a 2. Actually like 2.5. That sounds good.
Am I the only generous person to this movie? Wow.
2.5. Only because going into this film, I really thought I was like, oh man, I thought this film was gonna be a labor.
That's what it was. It was.
It was.
Don't lie to the people, Barry.
I will not lie to the people. It was. It was just like watching a Disney film, like one of those Disney Channel films, like Luck of the Irish,
High School Musical. Same thing.
Same thing.
Same film.
The acting chops in this film is very comparable to those Disney films. So yeah, it was fun. It wasn't bad or anything. It wasn't great.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Zac Efron is the Clown Spider.
And on that note, we're signing off. I'm Barry.
I'm Colby.
And I'm the Clown Spider.
Thank you. This is Who Watches This.
Thank you.